They're getting nervous. The Democratic momentum over Kamala Harris is translating to Republican angst. MSNBC political analyst Elise Jordan is in Madison, Wisconsin, where she spoke to women Trump voters. And wow, was it interesting. Give us your key takeaways.
So these were female Trump voters who are actually in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and we spoke to them in the aftermath of Vice President Kamala Harris being the new Democratic nominee. And it was fascinating because there was such a shift in attitude from what I observed just a month earlier when I was in Wisconsin for focus groups. And just a month earlier, Trump voters were pretty confident about a Donald Trump victory. And now with Kamala Harris as the new nominee, they aren't so sure, Chris. Do you think that having Vice President Kamala Harris as the nominee dramatically changes Donald Trump's odds of winning?
I'm worried about it.
Yes. I think she's going to go for the minority and female and younger voters.
Progressive.
Everybody's excited about her.
Right.
And that scares me.
Right.
You know, because Trump has to reconfigure where he's going and how they're going to outsmart her.
How do you perceive Vice President Harris compared to President Biden in terms of competency and experience?
I think she's worse. She doesn't even know what's going on at the border.
Right.
And that's what she was
supposed to be doing
and in charge of. I mean, as a school teacher, if I did not do what I was supposed to be doing, you better believe my job would be in jeopardy. Well, it isn't. Not only was her job not in jeopardy, she was just handed a promotion.
Is there anyone that Kamala Harris could appoint as her vice president that you would find reassuring, would make you consider voting for her?
No.
Never considered voting for her. No.
I would do RFK Jr. way before her.
Chris, these are voters who are pretty dug into who they're going to vote for. We weren't listening to them thinking that they were going to suddenly change and switch sides when they're consistent Republican Trump supporters. But it's an important window into the attacks that Vice President Harris is going to face now that she's the nominee, and how Republicans are adjusting their game plan to attack her competency, and to try to make the case that she is no better than Joe Biden. And so that's what the Harris campaign now has to deal with.
Yeah, just the switch in confidence after the RNC. They seem to be feeling invincible. How Kamala Harris has changed all that. Such great stuff. Elise Jordan, thank you.